What's up, everybody? We are a few people short tonight. We are minus Amy. She's downstairs. She might make an appearance. She's tired again. Been a long week for her. And Mr. Hefty is in the chat. He's on his way down to, what did we just say?
South Carolina, I think.
South Carolina. Said he's 5 hours out, so Hefty, take it steady, mate. But I couldn't be doing that. Not, what was it, 15 hours? You say?
Yeah, it's like 14 hours or something like that, 15 hours.
Nah, I've done a flight that bad, and that was bad enough.
That was to America.
I'll be driving it. I don't think my car would handle that 15 hours without stopping. Jesus.
Marty did it in a little car.
Yeah.
Yeah, did it? Yeah, that was last week, yeah.
It's a long time to be in a car, that's for sure.
But yes, we are joined this week by Momma Marty, which is a massive pleasure to have you back on, because last time he was on it was awesome. So we've been pestering Marty to get you back on for ages. So this is going to be a good one. But yeah, we dedicate a show each week, and this week's to Dave, because poor old Dave's not been very well lately. He's been ill a few times. He's had a rough year so far, hasn't he?
Yeah, he managed to pop out for a bit, but yeah, he's been quite rough.
Yeah, so get well, Dave. Hope you'll be all right. For this week is for you. Yeah, as always, got the stuff behind me. My fat head's out the way that way. You got the mail meter there. You've got behind me, which I am now covering. Which side is it? I can never do this because you're looking at the cat ball and the thingy.
I can't do it either, apparently.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Forget it.
Forget
it.
Oh,
I look like a midget now. How about your height now, Marty?
Adam's the midget of the group, not me.
How tall is Alex? I thought he's quite tall.
He's like 5'10". He's taller than I am. So he's not really a midget. Yeah.
How tall? No, you're taller.
Yeah, that's definitely Momma Marty. She's what, 4'11" or something like that. 4'10".
She made me tall.
Oh, so you're shorter than that?
Yeah, 4'9".
4'9".
Oh,
Yeah.
bless you.
You are small.
I don't feel so bad now. Oh wow. Hefty's directions are hard. Well, concentrate on where you're going, Hefty. It's only getting lost while you're watching the show. Yes, so Marty's telling us, Sheila, that you've been doing a investigation recently. Was it at your school or something?
It was at the elementary school here in town. Yeah, it's been empty for not quite a few years. And I know the man that bought the building, and he agrees. They've been hearing, they see apparitions up there. They hear giggling and kids running around. And so he told me I could come up and investigate. We went up a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, is that open to the public to investigate then, or is it just something you just got privately?
No, he just told me I could do it.
Yeah, it's like you gotta know somebody to get in.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. That seems to be the way with most things now, really, isn't it? Because it's.
I mean, he could probably make money if he did, but it's not open for that.
Yeah, there was one here. It's what was it called? Where we went, the tunnels, Great Low Tunnels, and that was the same. But then because it was the cost of the insurance of having people underground, and that was too high, they couldn't open. They've had to close it completely now. And now the only way to get in is the same as you. You have to know somebody.
Yeah,
it's a bit annoying. It's really good. We've got some good stuff.
I mean, I only took the kids. I took my 2 children with me, and one of my daughter's boyfriend and a friend of theirs. But we got a lot of cool experiences that night at that place. We caught. I had a giggle in my ear, a kid giggle in my ear, and it really made me mad because I didn't catch it on the camera. And I had a camera in my hand, and they didn't catch it on that camera. I was so upset. But we had a lot of flashlight play. I got video of my youngest son basically getting kicked out of a room by a cat ball because he had 2 objects that he used to use a cat ball and a K2 meter, and he asked them, to light one or the other up, and he got lit up the one that told him to leave, and so he left the room. But yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's great. I've never seen cat balls like real. I mean, we have ours going off. I've only seen them actually physically move once. Yep. And that was when I was a skeptic, actually. But yeah, I've never actually seen them moving, actually rolling. That's quite cool.
Well,
I haven't seen them. I haven't actually watched it roll, but you see the lights coming on because usually I do it in the dark anyway, so there's no light on anyhow. IR lights, and that's about it. You know.
It's always the way you never get on camera like these kind of things. There's like.
I mean, I do have a video clip of a place that I went to that I used a SLS camera.
I can't wait for you guys to see this.
You watch the figure literally light up the cat ball.
Oh wow!
And it was trying to light up a flashlight too, but it couldn't reach the flashlight, or just didn't have the power, or energy rather, to turn on the flashlight.
Yeah.
Going back to the cat ball, and you see it light the cat ball up again. I love that cat ball.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Well, it must be something about it. Must be quite easy for them to
It
use.
is. All you have to do is touch it. It's very sensitive. Yeah, they're really sensitive. That's why they're great for paranormal investigations.
Yeah, we've got that SLS thing, and it's actually some people are really skeptical of it, but they are really good. They do actually. I think they genuinely work. I mean, we've had it where our old house. I haven't actually done it in this house yet, and I had time, but in our old house, there's certain places you would get the figures, and there'd be someone like sat in a chair or in the corner room, and I thought it'd be like it's getting the image off an object, but you can film it again, like next day, and there's nothing there. It won't appear. No matter how hard you try, it won't appear. So it proves it's not that it's picking up.
Right.
It's picking up something else. But that's really interesting. You say that you can actually see it touching. I can't wait to see that.
You watch it all happening.
Yeah, that's cool. We actually did one as well. I didn't actually film it as well because it was at her mum's house, and she had the same sort of thing. But instead of a cat ball, I'm filming her with the SLS, and she's like, I don't say anything. A figure appears, and I don't say anything. I'm just stood there because I want to see how she reacts. And she says, my shoulder's gone cold. And that was really interesting because it was touching one of her shoulders. And I was like, which shoulder is it? And she pointed to it, and it was the same shoulder.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Touching. So it's like, I didn't get it on camera though, because it won't record it because it's shitty, this thing.
You must have the same one as me. Yeah, I've got mine on that. It doesn't look
good. So mine's on my, I have a SLS camera app that's on my phone. And it will record it as it's doing it. So it's always recording. Huh?
Is the app any good?
Yeah, it's called Ghost.
You're going to find out.
I mean, you basically have to have an Apple product. It's not. I don't think you can do it with Android.
I've got Ghost Chip. I didn't see that bit on there.
You do the Ghost Chip.
Got the shitty UK version now.
I
think we've probably got the downgraded version for us.
I've got the Ghost Tube thing where you could brings up
words.
words.
Get the words and stuff. Yeah, but you can download the SLS too. There's an SLS app too through Ghost Tube. And it is really good. I mean, I've even used it at my job. I work in a nursing home. Yeah. And we were on an empty unit because we closed the unit due to COVID. And we were there doing indoor visits, and we could hear somebody walking up behind us. And we turned around, there's nobody there. So they're like, take out your thing and see if there's something there. So I did. We were watching this figure dance in the middle of the room. It was moving around in the middle of the room. It was really cool.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting. That's really interesting. The kind of it's proven these things do actually they must work.
Yep.
They must do.
They do work. I mean, even with this video that I have, it looks like the SLS is picking up because there's a coat hanging on the chair. Then you're actually watching the arm reach out and touch this ball.
Yeah.
And the ball's lighting up as well.
Yeah. Yep. And the ball's lighting up.
I can't wait.
By all means, let me know.
Yeah, by all means, share the screen.
Well, I mean, we're talking about it. You might as well just pull it up.
I know that.
This is exciting.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys have seen the newest Ghost Adventures, but they've got a new version of this SLS. It's it uses radar now instead of lasers, and it's almost impossible for it to actually pick up a false positive. And some of the stuff that you get on that.
Minimize and go to my video. So I'm gonna minimize you guys and then go to the video to bring.
No. You're just gonna hit share screen like we did the other night. And
it'll come up on the
you're gonna click on that one screen and then hit share.
Yeah. So I can see your screen.
It'll prompt Tom to bring it up.
What the hell I'm doing?
I've got like a little. I can see all the little boxes down here. So when you share it, Sheila, I'll see it at the bottom and I can bring it up.
Am I hitting this like that? What am I sharing?
You should see you're sharing your screen.
Okay.
So if you bring the video up and then you
This
go
is why I
down
tried
to
doing it the other
I'll
night.
bring the video up first. Okay, that's where I'm gonna have to minimize you then, right? To get the video up because it's on my laptop.
Yeah, you might have to. Yeah.
Hold
I'm
on.
rubbish with this technology stuff.
Hold on. I know I can't take it.
We're none of us are technologically minded. So
I thought we had this down pat the other night.
We did.
Marty, I'm blaming you. You're supposed to teach your mom.
I did.
Okay, hold on. Listen, Marty, your mother's old. Leave me alone.
Yeah, leave her alone, Marty.
Now, what are you doing that for?
Because you're going to show me your screen so I can walk you through this.
Hold on.
Brilliant. I love it.
I can't take it.
I didn't
I
know
don't think I want to talk to you today.
All right. Turn your phone around.
Let me flip your ass over.
So, all right. See that screen right there? It's got the multiple boxes.
Yeah.
Click the screen itself.
Okay, I did twice.
Now click share.
Come on, Marty.
Okay.
That's it. Now Tom picks it up from his side.
Yeah,
and he'll pop it up and it moves the boxes over.
Oh, here we go.
Bye, Mom.
I like that echo effect. Can we do that a little longer? No, hold on.
So now you're just going to go to the desktop and find the video. Minimize your screen.
All right.
Just pull the
Now I'm
video
going
up.
to click the video.
Yep. Just pull it and let it play.
Oh, well done, Mama.
Oh, okay.
Hey, perfect. Oh shit. That's
All right, wait till it shuts off though. Because you can see where he's trying to mess with the flashlight and it's not working.
Yeah. Oh, they did it again. That's freaking
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah. That's
freaking
insane, man.
nuts.
She showed me that and I'm like, that's crazy. That's really hard to catch something like that.
No,
He's
well, yeah,
he's trying again, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
It's
come
true.
on.
Yeah, it's trying to touch the flashlight too.
It's
Yeah,
so,
it was
so hard.
If it was
Brilliant.
the actual light where the cat ball's lighting up, so I'm sure you get someone that'd say, "Oh, because the cat ball's lighting up, that's why the arm's going over there." But the arm's still over there when the cat ball's not on. So
Right.
it's clearly not the light that's making it do that.
Right.
right.
Yeah, that's freaking nuts. I've never seen
is,
something
it's
like that.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Mm.
That's good. That's really good.
It's hard to get footage like that, man, especially when you got the SLS camera and you're using other touch sensitive devices.
Right.
They're clearly all working together. So
Yeah.
it's kind
Now,
of
why,
that's the thing.
that's the flashlight I usually get activity from. So I don't know why it wasn't able to light that flashlight up, but it just could not do it. It tried. And it couldn't do it.
Well, you could see at the end he was trying, or she was trying to like do both. You know, and then it's maybe their energy just wasn't strong enough, and
It did. It tried really hard.
Isn't it crazy? Like the more we see, like that's the more evidence you get. It's almost like the more questions you get because, like, yeah, we're great. We've got them, like, but then why couldn't it light up again? And it's like,
Yeah.
it's so frustrating that you can catch it, but then you can't. Like, you end up with more questions. That freaking door keeps rattling.
ooh,
God, can you hear it?
no.
I didn't hear it. No,
It keeps rattling like someone's going like that with a freaking door.
Sammy outside going.
Yeah.
Giggling.
She's in the living room. I can hear her. She's in the living room downstairs. That's really weird. I can't believe you can't hear that. It's like someone's literally going like that with the door, like banging it.
I'll let them in.
He was just moaning that the dolls ain't done for anything for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, what is she? Is she in her cage?
1 second, just see.
It's probably Amy messing with him. Just go up and jiggle the door handle, run off in the other room.
I'm checking on the bird because she's in the living room.
I always tell people that the spirit one, when they're trying to touch things, it's like the film Ghost. It's very similar. You know, like how he tries to push the penny up the door and move the photo frame, and he can't do it, and he keeps trying. Once they learn how to do things, then, you know,
Right.
they can do it. But it is very similar to that.
Yeah, unfortunately, when we went to the school, I didn't catch it on film, but we were using a flashlight, like the regular flashlights that we normally use, more with the twist on. And I had my push-on button one that I was using to change batteries in my equipment and stuff. And that spirit was turning on the flashlight. It was using the
like push button, yeah.
It was turning on the button flashlight too. It was
brilliant.
I've never had him do that before. So this year, whatever's up there is pretty strong to be able to do that.
So it just takes a lot of energy, doesn't it? And it's like you say, they have to learn it how to do it, sort of thing. It can't be easy because they're almost like they're crossing over from like their side to ours.
Into the physical world, because their world's not physical no more. So
so it's almost like us trying to be into their world, which is almost impossible.
Yeah, how would we do that? That's a very good way to
comprehend that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy.
I investigated a school about 15 years ago with my mum and that, and we were the only ones that had ever done it. Actually, it was my mum's old secondary school, and that was a bit spooky too, actually. Yeah. So
schools can be like that. I mean, my secondary school, that was it was Christ Hostel School, and it's called Christ Hostel School because it was a hostel during World War One. They used it as like when they brought the soldiers back, that's where they would like recuperate and stuff. And that place was haunted to shit. I wish I was into it then because it was nuts. They had what you call the cloisters downstairs. It's like a load of archways, concrete archways. Like at Harry Potter, you know what those archways thing?
Yeah.
Same sort of thing as that. And then they had the classrooms above that, and there's a corridor that went. It must have been, I don't know, about a good 70, 80 meters long. But then it had like separation doors, but all the doors had windows in. And you look down through all them windows, it was freaky as out. And I'm sure we used to have like, this teacher used to tell us of when he's seen people through the glass doors, when he's been there on his own. Like, I can't remember because it's so long ago, but I'm sure he used to see things. It's crazy. I wish I could have visited that place.
Yeah, my next door neighbors, they have a newspaper runs up at this old school, and she works for them, and she's seen the apparitions up there. Because it scared the crap out of her. She won't even work. She works from home now. She don't like going up there at all.
Like school stuff, like how can, like why that haunted is it?
And the man that owns the building now, I mean, he's the one. He told me he hears a lot of like kids giggling and running around and stuff like that. And we did what they call oh my God, what is it, Marty, with the spirit box? Sensory deprivation.
Sensory deprivation, yeah.
And people outside are asking questions, and you're just telling what you're hearing through the spirit box. You can't hear what they're talking about. And it was mentioning his name and stuff like that. We were coming up with some pretty cool stuff.
Wow.
I got demon a couple times too. I didn't care too much for that, but yeah. I didn't feel anything negative in there, but you could feel the energy in there is really, you know, you're
quite sensitive, aren't you, Sheila?
Huh?
You're quite sensitive, aren't you?
I don't know about that, but I mean, like when I go into a haunted place, you can feel it.
You can sense it, yeah.
So you're sensitive.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not everyone can sense that, Mama.
Yeah, no, I definitely can't.
I mean, sometimes I can, but most of the time I'm like a freaking brick. I ain't got a clue.
Yeah.
No, Dave's the same. I'm like, can you not feel that? It's like, feel what?
That's what I get. Yeah, I don't feel anything. Yeah.
I think it's because like we're thinking you have to like literally feel it, like touch it, sort of thing.
Right.
It's not. It's more of a like a
Uncle Dumpy.
I think it's more like a sense, almost like a sixth sense. You can just an emotion sort of thing. You can feel an emotion in that room. You know, like when you walk into a room after there's been an argument and it's like that atmosphere.
Yeah, it's like tension. You can feel it.
Yeah.
You can
sense usually if I go into, like when I walked into school, it's like as soon as I got like back towards like the janitor's closet and stuff, my whole body it was almost like a tingling, like a cold feeling when I was at my whole body. And it's like I could feel it. I knew something was there. Get out of here. Oh, God.
I never get anything like that really. Sometimes I get it, but not all the time.
What about Tom when like your equipment goes off or you hear that noise?
I get it then.
Yeah,
I get it then. I mean, like when I don't know if we were on here Might have been. And I could just send like the room. All my hairs are standing up. I get that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's weird. It is weird.
I get that because it creeps me out knowing that there's something setting something off, and now you're just like almost like scared, like when you get scared in a scary movie, and you kind of just.
That's why, yeah. I think that's the same. It makes like I'm very much. I love the science things, so like the devices, and knowing that you have to physically touch it for it to go off, and it's going off. I'm like, something's touching it.
Yeah, like, and then you're like, okay, I'm like, I'm gonna turn that off now. Rather not know.
Weird. And like when I've done Ouija boards and stuff, and you know that because only me and Amy doing it, and we're not moving it, and it's moving.
Yeah, Ouija boards are freaky. I don't like them.
Yeah, and the planchette moves differently. I know that sounds weird, but anyone that's ever done a Ouija board, it feels like sometimes the energy is coming from the middle of it, and not like from where someone can push it, and it can spin under your fingers too, can't it? Like everyone's fingers, you can feel it moving.
Yeah, I never
touch it, right? You're just supposed to kind of
you just really.
Very, very lightly,
yeah. So you can barely feel it, sort of, and it does move, and it's almost like you're just trying to keep up with it, sort of thing, like trying to keep your finger on it. It's so weird.
Yeah, we had experiences with Ouija boards when I was younger. When my parents' house was haunted, and my uncle was using a Ouija board in the house, and the Ouija board kept saying it wanted to kill him, and my mother made him get the Ouija board out of the house.
Yeah.
So,
well, didn't the planchette like fly across the room or something like that?
No, that was when my mother's girlfriend used it when she brought her dead father to the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was that was so freaky. She was using the Ouija board doing that, and you knew the guy was there because my mother and father had stainless steel outlet covers in their kitchen, and those outlet covers were covered in frost. And it was so cold in that room. And finally a glass shattered in the sink. And that's when my mother made him get rid of the Ouija board. Get it out of my house. You're done.
Yeah, that's a little much.
Yeah. Crossed the line there, didn't it?
Yeah. So cool though, isn't it? That's
like breaking grandma's dishes. She's not going to be happy.
Yeah, no. She's not going to say, it's okay, honey, I'll buy another one.
Yeah. Tom's thinking where you can buy that from now.
Yeah, it's like,
I've got to. We haven't done Ouija for ages. We need to do Ouija again. We need to start doing. I'm still reviewing that footage that we filmed. Before we moved in this place. I still haven't finished doing that yet. So the chances of me doing a Dolby or something anytime soon is no chance. But I can't wait. Like talking about this stuff, I'm like, I can't wait. I want it to happen again. I love it. That's freaking nuts. That is.
Yeah, I'll never mess with a Ouija board.
No, you've never done one at all.
I've done one time, but like nothing happened really. You know what I mean? So it was just like, but then. Once I started kind of getting into this and like listening to more stories, and I never got a positive vibe from anybody that used the Ouija board.
Basically, you're doing the same thing when you use a spirit box, really.
Right. Yeah, you're right in the doorway.
Yep. But that's why when you're done, it's like, you need to go back where you came from. You're not allowed to stay with me. Go away.
You have
to be fair at the end of my investigations and stuff because I don't want nothing coming home with me.
Perfect. Yeah, shooting tensions in it, like. You get these. That's why, like a lot of kids and stuff, when they do play with these things, they're like, "Oh, so something bad come through." What's your intention? You're wanting that. It's going to happen.
Have you opened that door too? Everyone,
right?
Someone's going to come.
Yeah,
exactly. That's the same aim as like I may be a bit like blasé about the way I do things compared to Amy. I'm very much. I'll just try everything. I don't care. But then I will never ask for something to happen if I don't want it to happen. Like, definitely not. I'm never going to ask for something bad to happen because why would I? Why would I want it to?
No.
Just to make a video. No thanks.
I was telling Marty when I first bought those Indian dolls I was telling you about. I was seeing like quick movements out of the corner of my eye and stuff, but it's like, is this, come on. I don't think so.
Yeah.
And then I was telling you guys before we went on about the video that glitched on me trying to film these guys.
So where did you get the Indian dolls from?
eBay.
Oh, and they were meant to be haunted.
Dolls. Yeah, I love antique dolls. I mean, I got a doll here that was from 1898, and I buy them on eBay, and they're not put on eBay as haunted dolls. They're just antique dolls.
Okay.
But I had a weird feeling with the first one that I bought, and for some reason, he's in a locked cabinet right now, and that's where he stays.
Yeah.
Even Marty's seen him. He didn't really care too much for him.
I don't know, and it's just any dolls are just like they're just creepy looking. It's just like they give you this weird vibe, whether they're haunted or not. You're just like, you know what? I don't need to collect them. I'm good.
It's the eyes looking back at you. That's the thing. Yeah, eyes.
We got enough problems, haven't we, Marty?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't need no more crap going on here. That's for sure.
We got 99 problems, and that doll ain't going to be one of them.
Yeah, no.
I do think though, like when you're buying these antique dolls, I think that might be one of the best ways to get haunted dolls, because if someone's generally got a doll they're trying to get rid of because it's like causing a lot of shit, you're not going to put on there.
And it's not just dolls; it's like anything antique. You could buy an antique chair and it could have something attached to it.
That's how I ended up with mine.
You take it in a stance, right?
Yeah, I need to go to an antique store. Definitely.
Oh, go there. I love antique stores. And you go in there feeling energy, as we've talked about.
Yeah,
absolutely. Feel stuff.
Yeah.
I need to go UK. When we come down to see you, we're gonna go to an antique store. You can find us some haunted items.
Antique shop, and that'll be good.
I'll take some good ones.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to open another freaking. Well, I'm gonna get another house.
Yes, bring a credit card.
I told you to keep the other one, man.
Yeah, I should have kept the other one. I could have like my haunted mansion.
A little museum, yeah.
That was so cool.
You have to build a garage or something to keep all your stuff in.
I've got the garage, yeah. I could do that.
There you go.
Turn into a massive haunted doll exhibit.
There you go.
Because now they're in there like I need some more shelving, I think, because they're all like stuffed up there. I could get about another 10 dolls on there or something.
10.
Here's the thing, dude. You go looking. My mom is like shopping for antique dolls. You're shopping for the worst dolls on the planet. Like the most haunted, negative dolls. And
the one that he was looking
at all in one room.
The one that he was looking at last week, I looked at too, because I was thought about buying it. So I seen the price of it, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't need that doll.
No. They're cool.
And it was negative. I'm like, yeah, I don't need this doll. Good.
I'm like that though. I look through
Don't get it.
All I'm looking for is negative, and it's negative.
I know. I don't get it. There's no logic behind that. Just get all the negative dolls you can, stick them in one box, and just piss them all off.
See what happens.
I want to know.
You know what I mean? Someone just go back a few seconds. I swear, underneath my name, not my, where it says my name tag. I swear something just moved in the background.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I know somebody can go back there. I swear I saw just something. I don't know if I can move my hand here. So it's about here. I saw something like go like that or something.
I thought I seen shadow earlier, but I didn't say anything.
There's fucking little doll running around somewhere.
Chucky.
If I was to get dragged off, like someone thought, like
you should be pulled under the desk in a minute.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I would literally just leave. I'll call you later to make sure. I'll call you later to make sure you're good, but
you'll phone him later, not now.
Yeah.
Set up a camera watching. What do you mean, Josh? He says set up a camera watching a Ouija board floor
with a rubber vacuum holding the eyepiece. Oh, I don't know.
Do you mean put the eyepiece on the?
Don't know.
Can you elaborate, please, Josh? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Yeah, that's a. Have you got? You said you had another video for us, Sheila.
Oh,
yeah, I got the cat ball with my son. Where the
yeah.
Out of the room. All right, hold on.
It's so good.
That one I'm gonna have to fast forward to because it's like a 30-minute video.
Okay.
I love this thing. I love people's evidence.
It starts right about 24 minutes.
Is that a parrot you've got in the background, or is this?
Yes, it's my bird. She's in the living room.
Uncle Dumpy. Woo! He's loving the show.
He's loving it. I love parrots. Marty, you look lost.
I'm looking I'm going back in the video.
Oh, you go back. Is there anything there, or is it just me being weird?
The only thing I can see is like your camera, because your camera glitches, and like watching it when it's live, it's almost like pixelated, and it'll just like glitch and move. So I don't know if maybe that's what you saw. I don't see anything.
I don't know.
But again,
I was looking at. I can't remember which screen I was looking at. I might have been looking at the comments at the time, but something did move. It might have been.
Hey, Tom.
Ah, yeah.
Do you want to do the one at the school first, or I've got another one where you actually see an orb come out at us, and we called it our oh shit moment.
Anything. I'm loving it. You bring up what you want to bring up. Anything you want.
Let me know if it's playing for you.
Yeah, I'll bring it up. That's it. Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
Boy, you're just trying to get in trouble, Cat. To move something. And just for Sarah, I'm taking a picture of your kitty.
Is that a cat?
Yeah.
So now the dust is going up, down, side.
Oh, yeah.
No, wait, it's not that.
Oh,
that.
Another one, yeah. Oh, that's the big one, that.
Yeah, that was our oh shit moment.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I actually saw that orb with my naked eye when we first went up into that attic.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. All right, now
cool. You can tell the difference between, because I know a lot of it like dust and stuff like that, but you can tell the difference, especially with like these modern cameras, like this one we got here now. It's like in full HD and stuff. You can see like it's not dust. Like you can have 3 hours of footage, no orb, and then all of a sudden this thing comes across.
Yeah,
it's not freaking dust.
Yeah.
Like,
that was our oh shit moment. Yeah, so if you got control of this video, you're gonna want to bring it to like 24 minutes.
well, you're sharing the screen, so you have control.
Yeah,
of it.
I can't control the video. I can't touch the video.
Okay.
Chantel said she thought she saw movements as well, but my internet's so bad I'm streaming at 240 pixels. So it was just I don't know, something did happen with my screen. I don't know what it was.
I have to watch it back.
Oh, Josh said make a Ouija board on the floor, put the eyepiece of the board on a robot vacuum and record. That's a good idea actually. Yeah, like a giant Ouija board with
like a Roomba. Yeah, what are they? Roomba vacuum cleaners.
Yeah,
that one?
Just get your whole like living room like into a giant.
I vote Joshua does it and then sends us the footage.
Yeah, that's it. I ain't doing it.
Wrong one. I did it. It was my wrong one. There's this one. All right, is this playing for you guys?
You got to share your screen again.
Yeah, I haven't got a screen. I haven't got a screen yet.
Oh, Lord.
Bless you. See, now I struggle.
One.
It's not easy at times. It is hard to get it. Here we go. Yeah, I've got it.
Really not that difficult.
Okay.
Leave her alone.
I can't help it.
That's all right, Marty. I'll get you afterwards.
You get him.
I'm sure you will.
No, I will.
She probably will.
All right, this is the kindergarten room, so I'm going to go way up.
Okay.
Hold on.
That's so cool. How long was you there for?
We were there about 2 hours. We weren't there a whole long time.
That's so cool, though. I wish we could go somewhere like that.
You'll get a kick out of the way my son talks to ghosts too. It's quite comical. Very slight.
A lot easier. Something that doesn't take any energy from you.
Have a good match. See you later, brother.
Do you see the screen light? If you were to go near it, it'll light up. Green to red. So I'm going to give you the option. I'm going to turn on the ball.
You'll actually only see flickering from the corner when the ball comes on.
All the way shake it. The light will just walk up to it. So if somebody is here, can you please approach the green light?
Everybody in the chat probably thinks we're frozen.
I know, right?
Approach the green light. If your friends are across the hall right now talking to my family, will you at least let me know. I see.
Yeah, the catwalk came on when he asked that question.
Okay.
I appreciate it. You want me to leave? Turn that light on again. You want me to stay? Approach the green light. All right. This is Emma. If you were here, you wish to touch me, Kerry. So you want me to
See that orb?
Yeah.
See it come down from the head ceiling?
Yeah.
And then a cat light's coming on now. 'Cause it's on
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking my shit and I'm out of here.
Yeah.
He's really gone. Like, yeah, that's enough.
It would have been hilarious if somebody grabbed that chair and just dragged him across the room.
Well, Kyle was like, "Thank you for your time."
yeah. That's
Oh,
funny.
brilliant.
Because
Is that
he
your
was out
brother,
with me
Mark?
afterwards. He's like, "I just got kicked out of the kindergarten room."
Is that your brother, Marty? Is that?
Yeah, that's the one we
Yeah,
drove his
That's
car
when
down
they
to
drove to
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah, so he's the one that moved down there.
Wow, that's freaking cool.
That was what, the week
Yeah.
before he moved, I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
about
it
a
was
week before.
Saturday before. Yeah,
That's
Yep.
so cool. That place. I
that
wish
was
we
his
could-
last chance he had to ghost hunt with me.
Yeah.
Because
You go quite often then, don't you? You do. This
I go
quite
as often as I possibly can. I do.
Yeah.
I love it. You know,
I
it's
love
kind
it
of
all.
hard. I mean, not everybody's breaking your door down to come have them investigate. They'll tell you that their house is haunted, and then you like, "Oh, well, want me to come in and check it out?" And they're like, "No." Oh,
No.
okay, well,
Yeah, they don't want to know any further.
Yeah,
than
don't tell me
whatever they're
these things.
experiencing.
Then you know what I like
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like why are you telling me?
Teasing you.
Yeah, get me all excited for nothing.
Well, because people like that are just like, did I really hear that? Did I really see that? And they're like, eh.
Yeah.
But then they get somebody like her, any investigator that comes in and gives them concrete proof, like, yeah, here we go. Now they're scared
Yeah.
shitless because they know it's something paranormal and they're not crazy.
Yeah,
So,
that is true. Because I mean, there was
Freaks
a
people out.
girl at work. She was saying that her house is like really haunted. Like they've seen things and all this. And I was like, oh, come around and like have a look. Then, and she never got back to me about it, like ever. It's like,
Well,
oh,
Marty can tell you, we investigated a friend's house, and she's got battery operated candles that come on from the bottom, that come on and off all the time by themselves.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that place was crazy too
and she's
because
somebody else that collected antiques. I always tell her you probably have a connection from something that you
Yeah.
ordered an
Yeah.
antique store.
we were downstairs. I can't remember what room I was in, but they had a 2-floor house and the bedrooms and there's a full bath upstairs. And I was standing downstairs. I think it was with her son. And you just heard something fall and nobody was upstairs. So I'm like, come upstairs with me really quick. You know, check to see if anything's out of place. We went in the bathroom and all the shampoo bottles were knocked over into the tub. And then we went into his bedroom and he had something on his dresser set up like things had a place.
Yeah.
And there was things moved around and moved out of place. And he had just been up there not that long before that. So
That happened in my house.
something was messing
yesterday.
around. Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, we've got a big mirror in my hallway, and that's where I blow dry my hair. And we heard this massive crash. I turned the hairdryer off, and Dave was like, "What was that?" I was like, "I don't know." So I went into the bathroom, which was like behind me down the bottom of the corridor, and all the shampoo bottles were on the floor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Isn't that a bit of coincidence though? Like that happened yesterday, and Marty says about it today about
No such thing as a
Yeah, because
freak.
that was a couple of
Yeah.
years ago when we went to that
Yeah.
lady's house.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
But yeah, the shampoo bottles all just got, and there was enough room on like the side of their tub and like the shower walls and stuff for the.
Yeah.
You have to push it. You can't. They don't just fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mine are in a basket on the window ledge in the bathroom, so you have to sort of actually take them out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Make them up. That's freaking nuts. The only thing we've had, like we had that in our old place, and we lived on that camp in Cottesmore, in that house, and we had these little figurines of.
I heard that. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
I
Your
heard
doorknob,
something.
your doorknob rattled.
Your doorknob rattled. I heard that was audible.
I heard it too.
I was in the middle of talking then, so I probably
Yeah,
missed
your
it.
doorknob just rattled.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Damn.
Oh, I heard that.
But it's not.
That was
It's
loud.
this door here that he's doing.
Yeah, it was loud. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. I'll try while you're still talking. I'll try and play it back.
Yeah. Yeah. So Amy is still downstairs, well. That makes it even worse.
Did it do it again?
Yeah. So this is getting really weird. So we had these figurines from Kenya. There's like a rhino, a giraffe, and all this. They're all like they're all on this table, like a group, and on our coffee table. Mm-hmm. And I'm in the kitchen. I hear this like the noise, like this crash, and I go in there. They all fell over. But instead of being in a group now, they're all in a line. Fell over, wow. And I automatically thought, oh, the dog's done it. The dog's been messed up, like pushed them over. But then, how can it go in a straight line? Like it's impossible. And it never did it again because I did it. I put them in the same place, and I left the dog, and it never happened again ever.
That's weird.
Did you get it?
Marty?
Oh yeah. It's like you can hear Tom talking about the house, and then all of a sudden you hear.
You hear the rattle of the doorknob.
Yeah, come on, that's freaking nuts. The only thing we've had, we had that in our old place, and we lived on that camp in Cottesmore, in that house, and we had these little figurines.
Oh, you hear it? That was loud. That was loud. That was clearly audible.
Yeah, it was.
And it clearly sounds like a door handle.
Messing with that door handle, dude.
You're so used to it now, Tom. You're not noticing it.
I want to actually see if I can see it move.
I know, that's what I was just thinking, because I was paying attention to Tom, but I could hear heard the door rattle.
If you can rattle the door, then can you set up one of the devices for me, please? Can you touch one of the devices, please?
Chantel says, what was that noise as well?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Come on, if you can rattle the door. Did that just flicker the K2? I don't.
They're all paying attention to different things now.
Yeah. All right, come on. Set up one of the devices. We can set up the cat wall or something.
I didn't see it move, so I don't know if I push the door and it's just rattling the doorknob. Did your doorknob turn on both? Like if you're on the outside of it, you turn, you can see the inside turn at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so if someone opened the door, that's what you would see it.
You can see it move. Okay.
Yeah. I really hope it doesn't.
But if you got a hold of the candle and just pulled it back and forth, you wouldn't see it turn. And you'd still hear that noise. You'd still hear the same sound.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what it sounds like, doesn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could definitely tell it was a door handle.
I got to get some ghosts in my house.
No, you don't.
That's actually, now you say that, it's reminded me the other night. I was saying we haven't had any evidence. We have, I suppose, because the other night I was asleep and I woke up and I could hear this door and I don't know which other door. There's two doors. One would rattle, then it would stop, and then the next one would rattle and stop. And it kept doing it for ages. But I was so half asleep, I was kind of ignoring it. Right. I went back to sleep. Now you mention it, we had that the other night. Really loud as well.
That's cool.
There we
go.
Now
they're rattling doors instead of setting off devices.
Yeah. They like the door.
Well, I think it goes back to Kerry from when we first started, when you first started coming on the show and you were talking about how you get these dolls and it starts off really slow and then it eventually starts escalating from touching lights to rattling the door handles. And hopefully you don't have your dining room chair stacked on your table in your kitchen in the morning.
Oh my God.
I think the poor old dog would shit itself.
I think I might shit myself and I don't even live there.
To be fair though, as well, because we haven't actually done anything in this place yet, so we don't even know what was already here anyway.
Right.
No.
Because I know I'm hearing all sorts of shit now. I know the previous people here, they had a really nasty divorce. So I don't know if that caused any negative shit in this house.
Energy, yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to remember too, you probably bought shit with you with those dolls.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I just said. You probably bought some of it with you.
Hopefully I left some of it there for them as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's not nice, man. I'm glad the person that owned this place beforehand, there's a lot of crosses and stuff all over the place. They were really religious, man. I'm glad they didn't shit on me like that.
I was actually going to leave one of the dolls in the loft, sat on the ledge. So when they opened the loft hatch, this little doll that.
Did you say there are crosses all over the house?
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah, they have
because there might have been something there.
There was crosses pretty much. They were very, very
over every doorway,
very church going people. There was.
I was going to say those crosses might have been for the guy that's in your basement.
Yeah, it's a possibility because there's a lot of crosses down there, and there's a lot of rosaries down there.
Well,
they're just hanging. They're still down there.
I would leave them there.
Yeah.
No, I ain't
keep
moving
that guy
nothing.
in the corner where he belongs. Don't let him move.
There was a rosary hanging from the door underneath our kitchen sink. Like when we had a cabinet underneath the sink where we keep the cleaning supplies and stuff. You open that door, there's still a rosary hanging there. They're all over this
practice.
Huh? I didn't think. I know it's a normal practice, so because I wear a cross, you know what I mean. But to have 85 of them in your house,
yeah,
right. That's really extreme.
Yeah.
That is quite, isn't it?
Yeah, but I know they tend to do it above every doorway. They'll put a cross above every doorway.
Right.
So when you're hanging through the doorway, places. It cleanses you, sort of thing.
Like you go downstairs in our basement, you see the cross beams for the floor for the first floor. You see the cross beams are exposed. And there's like crosses nailed to those. There's rosaries hanging from them. They're just in random places. And we found them in the house again underneath the sink, upstairs in the bedrooms. There's still one hanging out here in the dining room. Yeah. I
think you probably might want to leave them where they are.
Yeah, the house is blessed. They did not do me like Tom would do most people. And just leave a bunch of negative shit there. They took care of the place.
I'll just turn them all upside down.
I can bring you down holy water. I got holy water here. I can bring you down some.
Dude, I would have walked through the door, saw one cross upside down, and said, "We ain't buying this place."
That is a little bit weird, though. That is quite extreme.
Yeah, it is. But again, I don't know what their practices were. I mean, I think the guy was Kerry's actually high school teacher, the guy that owned it. She knows them personally. But she doesn't know them. She just knows them because he was a teacher in the school. But
I know
very
really
religious people from the people that we talked to. So I mean, maybe for them that was normal, but for somebody like us that has a couple crosses hanging around the house and you wear one, it seems a little extreme. But I'm not gonna guess. I'm just gonna leave them where they are.
I would.
Might want to ask them though. I mean, if they weren't religious, that's probably worse because they've done it for a reason.
Could be. I don't want to find out.
If they are,
I'm leaving it where it is.
Their houses aren't like that.
Yeah, that's creepy. It just reminds me of that thing, that haunt in Connecticut, because that was the same thing. They had crosses.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Where have I heard this before? Oh, I know that.
It's really weird because, and I again, when we talk to this guy, we ever cross paths him again, I want to ask him when you go into our basement, you open the back door and you go down into the basement. And as soon as Mom, you've seen this, as soon as you open the door and you look down the stairs, there's a concrete wall, like the foundation, and somebody spray painted this red guy, a red stick figure with a giant smile on his face with his hands just up like this. It's really weird. I don't know why it's there. I'll take a picture of it later and I'll send it to you guys. It's just really bizarre that that's just sitting right there.
Yeah, that would be a massive red flag for me.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll take a picture right now and I'll put it up here.
Yeah, can't do it.
That stick figure's body, the shape of a cross.
I hope not.
I don't remember. I only seen it once.
I think you need to go there and investigate.
Yeah, I think you do.
I probably could. I really could. I know I could.
Pretend you're babysitting the kids or something.
Yeah.
But you get all kinds of flashlight activity down there and stuff.
Well, he keeps on saying that Morgan keeps on seeing this guy as well. So it's like,
yeah, she used to see her aunt's uncle come through the ceiling as a ball of light.
Yeah,
his spirit. She used to see him a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, Morgan
got
a gift.
Freaking hotbed of shit there. Jesus.
Marty.
I think I'm coming to your house to investigate, Maury.
Yeah.
I think you're going to stay right where you are.
Momma Marty needs to do some
you want me down there. You know you
do. Well, and here's the thing. Kerry's, it's her older cousin. He's very intuitive, very sensitive. He can see spirits and everything. And when he came through here, he goes, "Your house is extremely quiet. There's nothing here." That same night, I pulled the flashlights out. They're going on and off. They're talking. Like, yeah, there was just clearly activity when he said there wasn't.
Were you in that house or were you in the other house when I was talking to you on the phone and I asked you who was at your house because it sounded like
the other house. It was the other one.
I mean, there was it sounded like 15 people in his house, and I'm like,
I was by myself,
and nobody was there.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're having a party there because there's a lot of people in your house right now. I can hear them.
Yeah.
And I could hear a ton of people.
Wow.
I sent that over to Facebook Messenger, Tom. That picture.
Okay, yeah, I'll pull up. That's crazy. That's freaking nuts. You need to
Well,
do an
that's what-
investigation there.
That's what Darlene's. I think it was her granddaughter or something. I think we said this before on the show. She didn't like going there because there was too many people. Yeah,
Marty,
it's freaky, right?
That's not good. That's
Oh,
This-
it's
Yeah, we
quiet.
named them. Okay, so have you guys seen the movie? Have you guys seen the movie?
that's not
Castaway?
normal, Marty. That's not.
Have you seen the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, you know the ball, Wilson,
yeah.
the volleyball. That's what the kids named him. That's
He
Wilson.
does look like that.
Is he
Yeah.
the tall man your daughter sees?
No, because she sees that and she never said that that's what he looks like.
Okay.
Is that red or black? I can't tell.
Red.
Red.
No,
What's
what
that
the hell are
bat?
you waiting for?
Hey?
A bat that's drawn
So
on the top.
I don't know why I had that. I don't know if it's supposed to be a seagull or a bird or something. I don't know. But they
How
had kids
high is
too,
that?
so their kids could have done that. I mean, I don't know what they used the basement for because it is a huge basement. You can use it for a whole nother living quarter. The boiler and stuff's down there and the hot water heater, but most of it's just open space. You can use it for anything.
That's crazy.
So they could have had a living quarters down there, like it was a kid's playroom, and the kids just decided to spray paint that on the wall.
Marty, that's your office space that you wanted. Right there.
Yeah, once I get rid of all the office down there that we bought from the other house.
Ah,
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Red Rum.
That's
yeah. So when we come across them, like we bump into this guy again, I'm like, dude, what's the deal with that dude painted on the wall?
Yeah.
I'm sure it had something to do with the kids. You know what I mean?
you
Maybe,
That is trying to
maybe
scare people
protecting
away.
the basement. Maybe it's just something that they did to protect the basement along with the crosses. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a scarecrow.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it doesn't look evil or anything. It just
No.
looks weird.
no, it's
Yeah.
just freaky.
It just
He's got
shouldn't
long
be there.
I don't
fingers.
know. His long fingers, though, that kind of reminds me of like Slender Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really short body.
Yeah.
Long neck,
long
giant
neck.
head.
Why is
So
it long
what, so
neck?
what do we know that's got a short body, long neck, big eyes, and long fingers?
A gray alien. That's just a red one.
The red one, no.
No, I don't
Push
want
the
to
drawers
drink.
behind you, see that they're fully closed. He's going. They are closed. I'm sure they're closed. Yeah. They are closed. I hope they're not been opened and closed.
What do you
Don't
keep
you
in there? More dolls.
Not yet. They are empty. Though. Well, the two at the bottom are empty, so. Hope you see.
Do you mind? I'm busy here.
Oh, look, he's joined you. Oh,
Oh, that's awesome. Does he just fly around the house then?
Oh yeah, she's free flighted. Yeah, she goes wherever she feels like.
That's so cool. That is-
Yeah, it's cool. Just
So she's got-
censor the bird.
I love birds. That's
Censor the bird.
Oh, why is your kids home?
No, just I don't want to listen to it. That bird's got a terrible mouth.
that's it.
Oh
Only
yeah,
once in a while.
Ah,
all the time.
that's so cool.
Yeah, that's Nikki.
So she wants a shit cracker. That's peanut butter and crackers. She calls it a shit cracker.
Peanut butter crackers. Yeah, you want a shit cracker?
That is so freaking cool.
She
Oh,
was
got-
doing,
she's
she was
got a
doing
back
that
to
the other
everyone.
night. I was on the phone
Yeah,
with my
too.
mother. She's sitting here. You want a shit
Sassy.
cracker?
No, she's just watching now, like chilling.
You want a shit cracker?
Oh,
Look at you.
having a one.
She
How
picked
old is
herself
she?
from my- She's just turned 7 years old.
Ah,
She's a baby. She's got another 65 years.
wow, really that long? Wow.
Another
Yeah,
65
they live a
years
long
or so.
time.
They live a long time.
Oh, bless her.
Like a human.
Beautiful. My dad used to breed birds, like, or he still does a few now, but we had a few parrots, like, we used to breed.
Yeah,
I love
so-
it.
What are you laughing at? Knock you off.
That's the bird laughing.
Cut it
It's
out.
so freaking cool.
Go find a chicken.
Chantel says, what's the point of having a parrot unless you don't teach it to swear? That's true.
That's true.
Oh, God. Have you got any more videos before we come to the end anyway? Just
Ow.
in case we are missing any.
Hold on.
I know you're coming on in the
I'm
next
gonna
few weeks.
minimize that. It might be a. Okay, my mouse ain't working now. What the hell? I just charged this thing, so get out of here.
Mama Marty's on here all night because she can't turn the computer off.
Really tough time.
We just got a permanent live stream from her house.
We'll watch her sleep and everything.
What the heck? Now I can't get it to do anything.
While you're doing that, the one thing that she sees, I don't know how often you see it now, Mom, but like my daughter, her daughter, my sister sees it. The guy, apparently, the guy who lived there, if you're in the house or whatever, you can see him walk past the window. It's like that. What is it called? Like the broken record. It's just a He's just wearing a flannel jacket, and you just see him walk past the window like he's coming in the house or going. And you just randomly. I've never seen it. When I've been there, I've never seen it. But my sister obviously seen it. She's seen it.
Kyle's seen it.
Yeah, Kyle's seen it too.
I've also got a picture.
Was she brought up in that house, Mai?
No. No. Nope.
Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. I can't blow it up. But it looks like there's a figure standing in this door. You see somebody outline standing in that window.
You got to share your screen, Mom.
Huh?
You got to share your screen.
I swore I did.
You have to reshare it because
every time it closes, you got to reshare it.
Yeah.
I thought I did that. Let's try again. Shall we? Don't be picking on me.
No, I'm watching them.
I can't take it. Hold on.
She's gonna get you,
I'm trying to do it without
it's gonna be
oh my God. Now I'm trying to do it without a mouse too, and I'm really dumb. Oh my God. Oh, there goes my arm. That hurts.
This is so painful to watch.
Shut up. Oh.
You're gonna be grounded in a minute, Marty.
Please.
Did it pop up that time?
Yeah.
Your house. Oh, that's lovely.
No, that's not. That's not their house.
Oh,
yeah. It's a nice house though.
Right here.
I see something in the window. It's a bit far away.
It's like a black shadow.
There was nobody in that house.
It just looks like the curtains are open.
No, there was somebody
you see how it is in the other window?
I don't have a close-up picture.
To me,
but there was somebody standing there.
You should be able to zoom in on it.
Oh yeah, I can. It's almost like you can see the outline.
You should be able to drag it up. Right click and drag it up. There you go.
That's it.
Now zoom in further and just keep dragging.
There we go. All over this shit.
Oh,
see like the outline of a person right here.
Yeah.
The lady whose house we were doing, she said that it looked exactly like her grandfather, and her grandfather used to look out that window a lot because they lived on a farm, and he was always watching the animals out that window.
That's crazy.
That's brilliant.
And we got some more actually in that house too.
Fucking Chantel.
That's right, Chantel. I can take him out. You're absolutely
correct. At the knees. You ain't swinging any higher than that. You're only 4'9".
When our arms are actually going to beat your ass.
17 years growing up. I'm just getting my shots back in now.
While she's injured, that's a bit unfair.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's why we're doing it remote.
Don't forget, I know where you live.
Yeah.
Don't forget, I got locks on my doors, and you can't reach the door handles.
I can get through a window.
You can't reach the windows.
My grandkids will let me in. Hey, that's my shirt you're biting.
That's probably true. So I got to move now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. The grandkids are home now.
Oh, God. All right then. Yeah, we're coming to the end anyway. Because I've got to be up in the morning, but it's been freaking awesome having you on. I believe you're coming on for the next few weeks as well.
Yeah, sure. I got all kinds of time. I told you that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, by all means, we'd love to have you on.
Yeah.
I'm sure Marty will keep dropping the link every week, so you're more than welcome to come back every week.
Just pop in, hang out.
We'll try and replace you with Marty. Well, try and replace Marty with you, sorry.
It's not going to be hard to try. You just stop sending me the link, dude.
Send you fake ones.
Yeah.
Where is everybody?
Just like a frozen screen. Just nobody there. Pre-recorded.
Right.
Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah, it's been awesome. Next week, I don't know what we're doing. I'm in touch with a few groups, a few paranormal groups that I'm trying to get on at some point. There's one called Outghosted. I don't know if you guys are watching tonight. It might be, but they're going to be on at some point. They're out by you guys. They're in New Jersey. They're pretty good. They're a small group at the moment, but they are pretty good group what they've been doing. And there's a few others that I'm in touch with, so hopefully we'll have a few different people coming on. Amy will be back next week. Fingers crossed.
Hi, Amy, I miss you.
She's got. I think she's only got one more week, and then kids break up, so she should be back on next week. And Mr. Hefty's not on next week, is he? I don't believe.
He said depends on when he gets back. He's not sure if he's getting back Friday or Saturday.
Yeah. But we will see him again, of course. And Hefty, enjoy your week. Hope you have a good time. Yeah. But it is that time, the part of the show where we can.
I got to run upstairs and get my cards.
Where we can go south a bit.
Be prepared. You do it every week.
Yeah.
We haven't got Amy, so it'd be a little bit more tamer this week.
He's never prepared. He's always unprepared.
Seriously, you didn't get that from me either.
But yeah, so guys, this game is called Cards Against Humanity. It is just a bit of fun. Please do not take it seriously. By no means is this actually our opinion of the world. It's just it's just our opinion. It's harmless, kind of. Depends how bad it goes.
Anything from harmless.
Yeah. If you have got kids watching, it's probably time for them to go to bed. Oh God! All right then. So, who's doing the questions this week?
You can. I can. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Kerry's got questions too.
Oh, don't get me to read out. I'm dyslexic. You'll never understand a word I'm going on about.
All right, I'll pull some questions.
Okay.
Sheila, you can be the judge.
Okay.
By all means, take part as well. Guys in the chat, please take part as well. Yeah, see what happens. Right, first one. I'm just going to pick a random card as well for each one, so I could get anything. Let's have a look. Why do I hurt all over? This is the first one. Oh, God. I'm going with... That makes no sense, but I'll go with that. Why do I hurt all over? Ladies first when you're ready. Marty?
Oh, Mama.
Men discussing their feelings in an emotionally healthy way.
Yeah.
That's painful.
Yeah.
Well, I got powerful thighs.
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's painful for you or for somebody else.
Or Dave. No wonder he's always ill.
I know it's my thighs.
Oh God, Sheila, what you got?
How about diarrhea?
Severe diarrhea. I only end up with a micro pig wearing a tiny raincoat and booties. Here's a random one. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. Okay.
Oh my God. Do you know what? It's just missing. I'm thinking something doesn't sound right. We haven't got the music, Tom.
Bad enough on Amy's.
Amy. It just seems like very quiet. It's not the same.
It's better now. Is that better?
Yeah. I know Chantel likes it.
The mood is now set. We're just missing Hefty's radio voice.
Oh,
yeah, we need that. Oh, we've had that one last week. I need to get another one. Hang on. This is the problem now. I'm like getting. Yeah, I've had that one before. So, next one is, what did I bring back from Amsterdam?
That was easy.
He's already there. Chantel's loving the mood.
See, I knew Chantel would love it.
In fact, Momma Marty's going to punch you where it hurts.
Oh no, I've got a really bad one. I can't do that.
I'm going with, so what did I bring back from Amsterdam? Oh, freaking Jesus. Okay. Who's first?
Don't matter. Go ahead, Ma.
Okay. Old Jim's steamy butt sauce.
Hang on, I need to turn this music down. I didn't hear that. I need to turn this music down.
I just old Jim's steamy butt sauce.
Old Jim's steamy butt sauce.
Yeah, steamy butt sauce. That's what I bought.
Bottle that up.
Kerry's party
Kerry's
prop.
No, I'm really proud, Chantel. I can't.
Jeff says everything. Kerry, what you go for?
Oh.
Perfunctory.
Oh, I don't know what perfunctory means, but on camera.
It was Amsterdam.
Yeah. Marty?
Mouth herpes.
Perfect. Well, yeah.
Mouth herpes.
Yeah. I ended up with puberty.
That's a little bit weird.
How old were you when you bought that back?
I actually went to Amsterdam when I was like 13.
So it makes complete sense then.
And they still try to get us in one of these cinemas. And we're with I was with my mate and he was with his mum and dad. And they're like, yeah, it's educational. They're trying to get us in. They didn't give a shit that we were kids. They wanted us to go watch anyway.
What sort of holiday was that?
I know. Chantel said crabs. Yeah, that's quite high back as well. Here we go. What's a girl's best friend?
Lord.
This would go south.
Oh,
Oh, shit. I swear to God, I pulled a random card. I'm not even going to say it.
I don't know, her vibrator.
seriously?
Embarrassed.
That's for the vibrator.
Oh my God.
That's so good because Mike's so embarrassed.
Remember when we talked about the next 5 shows? You're definitely taking my place.
Oh God! If my mum said something like that, I think I'd die.
You know what's not shocking me? I think that's the worst part is it doesn't surprise me.
I love it. It's fucking awesome. Kerry, what you got? Smegma. What's
What
smegma?
is that?
Don't take that, Tom. Google it now.
I'm not googling that if it's.
No.
I'll Google it. What the hell is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna Google anything.
Do it.
I like how Kerry only knows what this is.
How do you type in the backwards E?
I don't know.
Or is that a 3?
No, it's an A. I think it's an A.
It's an A. It is.
Yeah.
M-A.
Oh,
It's some kind of secretion. Hold on.
Oh, fuck.
It's a secretion in the folds of your skin, especially under a man's foreskin.
Hey! Kerry, what the fuck? Really?
Me?
Chantel's like, do not Google that.
You should never say that to me, Karen.
I don't want to play this game anymore. Can we play shot in the dark?
There's the boys as well. Like, come on.
I didn't even know what that was. I've never heard of that. I've heard of the word, but I didn't know what it was.
Now you
Oh, there
do.
you go.
Yeah,
Oh shit, Marty, what you got?
I don't remember
Your
now.
best friend?
I told you I didn't want to
You want
play.
to know how to get rid of it? You don't want to know how to get rid of it, do you?
No. I don't want to know anything else about it. Keep that on your Google search.
I think what will probably do it.
Establishing
Swear to God,
dominance.
I pulled a random card, and this is what I ended up with.
Oh God, is it worse?
Ew.
And it was a random card. I'm pulling them randomly out of the box. It doesn't come out. Oh God.
Oh,
Shit,
what
Rick.
did you get?
All right.
That's a bad game.
It's such a good game.
What was yours?
Establishing dominance. I guess it goes along with everybody else's answer, kind of.
You know what you get up to, Marty. Oh God.
You said, you know what, Chantel's, but we actually hire a person to clean that horses. It's an actual job.
Ew.
Oh.
Again, we're elaborating on the subject. I don't understand why.
I'm going to send you those instructions, Marty.
Did you go to college?
Fuck, man. I'm going to leave right now. I swear to God.
That's just, yeah.
Next question, Tom. Keep the ball rolling, buddy.
I hope we get paid a lot of money for that.
They got MVQs in it.
Oh, God. All right. We'll go last one. I'm going on a cleanse this week. Nothing but. Have we had this one before?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had it before. I'll find another one. I've had that one before. I need to get a new box. No.
Oh.
No.
That's what I'm like when I'm choosing my card. No.
Ah, okay.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know how we're going to go with it, but well, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I have a date with what or who or whatever. Oh, God.
Oh, this is going to be a good one.
Oh, God.
I've got another random one. So,
Go ahead. You've already run the show. Let's go.
My father, who was a walrus.
Where are you getting your answers from? Google.
So good. Kerry, what you got?
The Black Power Ranger.
We know what Dave's dressing up as next.
Yeah.
Christ.
Mine.
An octopus giving 7 hand jobs and smoking a cigarette.
I don't, yeah.
Okay, you caught me that time.
Dude, that's a hot date.
But there's 7 of you. Isn't that going to be a bit awkward?
Maybe.
Be intriguing.
Some people might like it.
Something different, that's all. Find something new.
I ended up with dry heaving. I don't know why.
You're dry heaving because of my answer, that's why.
Oh, all right, I'm going to keep those questions separate so we don't get the same ones again. How am I going to do? We're going to keep going around in bloody circles here. Oh, God. Anyway, if the people were watching that were going to come on the show, they probably won't now. This is why we don't get any guests anymore. Oh, God. But yes, I just need to start the music. It's really doing my nut in now. Sheila, it's been a pleasure having you on as always.
Yes, I had a blast. Thank you.
Yeah, great. Whose idea is it?
Might as well you not come back on again. No, it is awesome talking to you, and we can't wait for you to come on next few shows. You're more than welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Dave, Kerry, I hope Dave gets well soon.
Yeah, and Dave are love.
Yeah, he's having a real rough time. He's ill all the time.
Yeah.
You need to do some of your mumbo jumbo stuff.
Mumbo jumbo stuff.
That's what I
know what she does. That's literally what Kerry does.
She's a little weaky on him.
Mumbo jumbo.
Why'd you say it like that?
Oh, God. No worries, Jeff. I hope you have a good one. I think you're all together. I don't know if they're all together. If you are all together, have a good one. Hope you have a good time. And yeah, we'll see you all next week. I haven't got Amy to say stay spooky, so stay spooky.
Stay spooky.
And we'll see you next week. Love you all.
Next week.
Catch you later.